Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so today we're going to be learning, or you're going to be learning, how to compare two numbers. So can you tell me what it means to compare something?
When you look for differences between two things.
Yeah, so comparing means to get two objects, or even more, and see if one is bigger than the other one is smaller than the other one, are they the same? So yeah, that is exactly what we're going to be doing today is getting two numbers and seeing is one bigger than the other one, is one smaller than the other one, or are they the same? So first we have the greater than symbol. So greater than means bigger. So this means one number is bigger than the other. So can you give me an example of a number that is bigger than the other?
The 1 is greater than 0.
Okay, so yeah, 1 is greater than 0. So that's what it would look like. 1 is greater than 0, or 1 is bigger than 0. Okay, good job. Now we have less than. Less than means smaller. So can you give me an example of a number that is smaller than another number?
0 is less than 1.
0 is less than 1. 0 is less than 1, or 0 is smaller than 1, right? Okay. Now, lastly, we have the equal to, is equal to, and that means the same as. So can you give me an example of a number that is the same as another number?
1 equals 1.
1 is equal to 1. 1 is equal to 1, or 1 is the same as 1. Good job. So we need to keep these signs in mind: greater than, less than, and equal to, because now we're going to play a game where we are going to be comparing two numbers. Now, if this was a real lesson and I was actually teaching students, I'd pair them up to play this game in pairs. And first we have the directions. So it says, get one game board, place one number card on each side. Let me put this closer. One number card on each side. Use greater than, less than, or equal to compare numbers, record, and repeat. So here's our game board. Here are our numbers that we are going to compare. Our mini greater than, less than, equal to symbols that I made. And then our recording sheet. If this was a quick activity like this one, we would use this paper because it only has 8 places. If you wanted it to be a longer activity, you could use this sheet, which comes with 15, or for differentiation as well, lower level kids only do 8, higher level kids can do 15. So let's get started. So it gives us our first example. 17 is less than 45. Do you think that's right?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So pick 2 cards from the deck. Show them to our friends since we don't. 68 and 21. Go ahead and put them on the game board and then tell me, is 68 less than, greater than, or equal to 21? So he said 68 is greater than 21. So he said 68 is greater than 21. So now you take your marker or pen and you record it on the recording sheet. 68. He said 68 is greater than 21. now it is my turn. And of course, you'd be having your students work in pairs, but obviously I'm his partner for this activity for now. So 31 and 31. So I think 31 is equal to 31. So then I'd write on the recording sheet, 31 is equal to 31. Equal to 31. Okay, your turn. He chose 29 and 20. So he put 20 first. So you say 20 is less than 29. So go ahead and write it on the recording sheet. Twenty is less than 29. $92 and $77. I put 92 first, so I'm saying 92 is greater than 77. 92 is greater than 77. 92 greater than 77. Okay. Your turn. $29 is less than 80. Oh. So I'd like you to use your comparative language. So how would you say that?
29 is less than 80.
Thank you. So we always want to make sure that our kids are not only using the comparative symbols, but using comparative language. Like 29 is less than 80. $25 and $42. 25 is also less than 42. 25 less than 42. 25 less than 42. And last one.
55 and 42. 55 is greater than 42.
$55 is greater than 42. Another thing I wanted to mention is you could give each student their own recording sheet. So when it's his turn, he records his numbers that he compared, and when it's my turn, I record my numbers that I compared. But again, for the sake of what's happening now, I decided to do one. I'd also have each pair of students come up to the board and write one of the numbers they compared. So if I chose 29 is less than 80, I'd go up to the board and write that down, and I'd have each pair, one person from each pair go up to the board and write it down. And then as a class, we'd explain, or we'd go over, is this answer correct? Yes. Is this answer correct? Did they compare these numbers correctly? And have a class discussion of that, but again, can't do that. So this concludes our mini lesson. You are now an expert at comparing numbers, and you now know that what these signs mean: greater than, less than, and equal to. So now you can compare any numbers you want. Congratulations.
Thank you.